Hello, Beard Wizard family. Welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Beard Wizard Man, also known as Trevor on social media. Links to all of which you're going to find in that video description below, including ways to support this channel, like clicking that red subscribe button and getting us to 7,500 subscribers as soon as possible. We had really good momentum at the beginning of the year, and we're still carrying on really well, but I need all the help I can get. So if you're new here or you've been coming here for a while and you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Costs you absolutely nothing, and it helps us out a great deal. There's other ways to support us, like our merch store or my books, multitude of other ways, but really the subscribing right now at this stage for such a small channel is huge. Still overcoming a cold. I was going to stream last night, Hellblade 2, and my sinuses closed up and I was wrecked after dinner and just could not do it. So I am going to try tonight. I'm not going to promise it, but I really am going to try to get on tonight and stream that. But before that, right now is time to do another music review. We're going to do another one from Novelists. They actually released this one last week, and it's called All for Nothing. We're going to take a look at this, pause necessary, talk about the music, etc. and so on. This is a live review show. It's not a reaction show. You guys call it that sometimes. Fine. Doesn't bother me. Don't want anybody getting the wrong impression, though. You know what it is. It's time to take a look at this. If you're in the live stream, say hi. If you're watching the recording, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. But this is All for Nothing from the Novelists. Sorry, not the Novelists, from Novelists. Cheers.
I'd be dreaming of it all, a great design. Love is fleeting, it's dawning on me, the hope is blinding. It's like my word is going mad while I'm running out of air. Love is fleeting, it's dawning on me.
I like how this starts. I like how it starts with that very hopeful, and I was looking at the lyrics and really trying to wrap my head around this one earlier, and you know, I'd be dreaming of it all, a great design, love is fleeting. It's dawning on me that hope is blinding. That phrase is really cool, and I don't know that I've ever heard that before. And it is kind of a pessimistic phrase, that hope is blinding. But it is. Sometimes we let hope blind us to reality. And it slowly falls off from there in that stanza, and I think that's very well written. Vocally too, I like the back and forth as it crumbles, as the stanza falls apart, so to speak, and realization sets in. Her voice gets more and more harsh, to that final scream, at the end of that part, and it very well composed as well as written there. That cry of, was it worth it? Did I put myself through all of that for nothing? Really like that. And her vocals carry so powerful over the instrumentation. Well done on the sound guys, but also she's got a great tone to her voice to front a metal band. Because because it carries very well. You can hear it's not being drowned out at all. Instrumentally, it sounds fantastic. It's a pretty, um, I guess you could say, classical sounding. That's not the right word, but typical sounding. Nu metal, thrash metal sound. Um, with her vocals and that bounce back and forth. Boy, I'm struggling with my words today. That bounce back and forth with the melodic singing and that the scream vocals, the harsh vocal fry, is really great with this song. The juxtaposition of the hope and the loss of it, and the in the world falling apart, but that hope that there's something to look forward to. Ed says, I like the mix of clean and harsh vocals. Yeah, I agree. I think that works really well in this.
Believe in, take it on, the great design. Life is fleeting, starting on me, the hope is blinding. I was just trying to catch my breath, to numb the fear within my chest. Life is fleeting, starting on me.
This part, that part's really cool. I remember that. So I love, again, we're seeing her vocal range, which I remember from the first one, we didn't get as much. We're getting a great sense of her vocal range with this one, not just the harsh vocals, but the melodic, clean vocals, the going through the sort of scales, those um, climbing and descending notes that she does. In general, she's a fantastic vocalist. But as well, I'd have to look. I don't know if it says, did she write this or was it a group effort? But the writing on this, written, produced, mixed, and mastered by Novelists. So it just says by all of them. And so we have to assume that it was a group effort since it doesn't specifically say one of them wrote this, but very well written as well. Very reminiscent. Very reminiscent there at the last part of Linkin Park back in the day. And I haven't listened to a lot of, I know with the new singer, I've listened to a couple things that they put out. But yeah, it's that song right there, it totally had, old school Linkin Park vibes. Don't know if they were going for that. I mean, to me, that's a compliment because Linkin Park was a fantastic band, is a fantastic band. That's a great one from Novelists. Glad that we picked them up a few weeks ago, and this new one is awesome. Make sure you go check out their channel and subscribe there. Tell them the Beard Wizard Man sent you so they know where the love is coming from, and be sure to subscribe here. Ed says I really like the instrumentation. Yeah, this is a very good tune. This is definitely going to be a good one to have on the Spotify list. Which reminds me, there is a link in the video description. Excuse me. Now I'm trying not to sneeze to the Spotify playlist that has all of the songs that we have reviewed on Beard Wizard Reviews and Indie Spotlight over the years that I could find on Spotify. So if you want to listen to all these songs, there's a playlist. You just go there, go to the link, you save that playlist to your own Spotify. You can listen to everything we've reviewed without my rambling. It needs to be updated. It's a couple 3 months behind, but there's somewhere around, I don't know, there's like 400 or 500 songs on there now, probably a little more. So definitely check that out if you want a really cool playlist on Spotify that also helps these artists out a little bit. I know Spotify doesn't pay a lot, but if you want to help these indie artists out, that's one way you can, is to listen to these songs on Spotify and make sure their listen count goes up. As you're driving and all of that good stuff. Anyway, Ed, everybody else who was here, thank you guys so much. I will see you guys all again soon. You have a great one. Much love.